Alright, YouTube, this is my 141st take at trying to make this video, so I'm going to just try to make it quick and sweet, I guess. So anyway, first of all, get your dependencies. Go ahead and just copy those bad boys down. Please sign up for your own app ID from the eBay developer website. Just go to Google, type in eBay developer, and you will be directed to the correct place. I used a fake name and a fake address and a fake phone number and all that stuff. Just if you don't feel comfortable giving your stuff away, because I did not, because I know that eBay, they're a lot to deal with. So anyway, so I have a file that I called categorylinks.txt, and it is a list of theoretically the link for every category on eBay, probably minus stuff that I thought was just not necessary. I don't know, this is just an old file I found somewhere in my computer. I can probably make a better one, but I'm going to leave that alone. Now I set up, this is where I set up where I'm going to be sending my results to, I guess. The file variable, well, we got file text results, which is just the name of where it's going to, and then we put it into here for file results. We're going to open and close it, and then we're going to open it again for append. But anyway, so for line and list file, it's going to spit out the link, and I'll show you what it looks like. Input line. Okay, so all it's going to do after it spits out this link is it's going to take this thing out. This is the category code, and it's going to send the category code as, I guess, a parameter to the API for the request, or in the request, to get the information about this category and specifics that matches the criteria that we set, which is not much. It's just a basic. We're just going to be sending a basic request, and after that, so this is where it does that. It just says line.split by the / at -2. So this would be -1. This would be -2, and then the same thing for the category name, and then it just prints it out for us to see. Now I've got my dictionary that I set as dictionary_API request. I use a blank space as my keywords. At this point, it looks like it works. I'll have to check for sure, but it looks like it works because as long as you include a category code, then they'll still be able to give you, I guess, give you results based on even just a blank space. Now, if you're going to be doing drop shipping, for example, then you're probably going to be doing new items. So we're going to set the condition to new, compared to if you're looking up something to go find locally, like, oh, I want to find out, what guitars are at this, local guitar center or whatever shop, and then you do the exact same thing. You can say, okay, this and this is selling on eBay better than whatever else. So anyway, for me, I figure it's better to do located in US because obviously different countries have different markets, and they'll throw your numbers off. And then for sold items only, we're going to set that to true. Then we're going to do response equals API.execute, find completed items, and then the dictionary, soup equals beautiful soup, response.content. Then we're going to do a try equals try total entries is equal to soup.totalentries.text. If the reason I'm trying this is because if the answer is not 0, if somehow, like, if the link is bad or the category code comes out wrong or something, then it won't even say 0. So we're just going to do a try, and if it doesn't work, we're just going to continue on to the next iteration. Then we're just going to set, this is just what I want to write to my document, the code, the name, and then the results. And then we're going to write to file results and then close, and then just print out the information. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it. And I'm not going to sit and wait too long because my internet is pretty spotty, so it'll go real fast for a second and then it'll completely stop almost sometimes. So I'm going to just grab a couple of them and we're going to go take a look at the results. But anyway, yeah, just go ahead and copy all this stuff down for real if you want to. And they're really, even if you use this stuff as like the skeleton to your projects, like you can have so many different projects with just this as the skeleton. If you're going to be doing the find completed items, that's if you want to find the stuff that has the listings that have ended compared to the listings that are active for sale right now. And that's why you also use this in your item filter, sold items only, set it as true, compared to if it were false, for example, it would be like you would get stuff not only that was sold but also did not get sold, is all I mean for find completed items. So a completed item, yes, is not that it got actually sold to a buyer, but that the listing ended. Whether or not it sold to a buyer is another story. So anyway, we're gonna look back at this real quick, and then I probably messed something up, who knows what. But also those could, for whatever reason, be wrong. It looks like the links are wrong, so I'll have to fix that, but that's not super important right now. We can do that anytime. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to my results that should be being written, and that's this. We're going to make a copy and open it up. Yes, so this is how it's coming out, where it's got the category code, the category name, and then the number of results for the request for each. So I'm going to just open this up in Excel, and then we're going to sort the list. Alright, so yes, we want delimited. We're going to hit next, and we're going to uncheck tab and check comma, hit next, and finish, I guess. Alright, now we're going to highlight these three columns, insert table. No, I do not have headers. Let's look like that. Then we're going to go to data, and then I guess I can just hit. So okay, so according to the results that I have so far, this is telling me that the absolute best selling thing right now, again from what I was able to get, so there's probably still a lot more stuff that's better than this, but we've got women's clothing, and then men's clothing, and then women's shoes, and then men's shoes, and then kids' cell phone accessories, and on down the list. So baby and toddlers clothing. So for whatever the reason may be, you really can figure out a lot of different stuff. You can see where this stuff is being sold from. I think you can see where it's getting sold to. I don't know. I think you can, but anyway. So there really is a lot of different stuff you can figure out, not just about selling on eBay, but other e-commerce websites like Amazon, for example. That's what I'm getting ready to work on right now. And not just that, but like just to get to know the market in general. In reality, I mean, you can do the same thing with Craigslist, for example. Obviously doing it a little bit differently, but you can do the same thing with Craigslist to get an idea. Okay, what should I sell locally that people are buying? Sort of. Well, I guess that's a little bit different, but anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. I think it's super cool. If I get all my links to work, I will get a much better list and a more, I guess, correct list. But anyway, let me try this one. Table does not have headers. data sort. So still, women's clothing is the best apparently. If I can get this thing open up. So I still got women's clothing in first place so far. Parts, accessories, that's sounds like car parts. Then we've got men's clothing, women's shoes, and pretty much all the same stuff, just like very personal type stuff seems to be the best stuff right now. Fragrances, hair care, styling. So that's I guess probably where I'll get started at. But also, you got to remember, if you're going to be selling on eBay or wherever you're going to be selling at, what are the requirements and the restrictions on the kind of stuff that you can sell? Because cell phones, I know at least, maybe not cell phone accessories, but there's a lot of different things where there's fakes of them, like purses, I guess. I thought I saw. But like, you have to be careful because you can get banned on eBay very easily. And if you get in trouble with them, you're in trouble big time. Just if you ever try to get back on is all. So anyway, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, definitely let me know. And if you have any ideas on something that you want to see personally for your own self, go ahead and let me know, and I'd be happy to try to help out the best that I can, whenever I have the opportunity to do so. Alright, thanks a lot, guys.